Hey guys, real quick, I just want to let everybody know about our first ever official Stackz Gaming product. It's a field center featuring our channel mascot Serena, aka the Scarlet Gamer, in Halloween attire. Each one comes foiled, and one lucky person will also be getting a non-foil version with their order, and there's only 3 of those, as these are pretty much prototypes that only I will have, that lucky person will have, and we'll have an extra one for our files. And it'll come signed. Over the years, we've had tons of Yu-Gi-Oh giveaways and free tournaments, giving away hundreds of dollars of product. And this is a way for anybody who's interested to support our channel. Now there's a very limited run because we want to see how this does. So there's only 10 of these made. And if you want one of these, you got to message us directly on Instagram or Facebook. It'll be limited to 1 per account. Now these cost $10 each with free plain white envelope shipping in the US. And if you want tracking, that'll be another $3 extra. And for anybody international that's interested in these, just send us a message directly and we'll get your shipping quote. And we're currently only accepting Zelle at the moment. And like I said, this is the first time we release any type of product, so hopefully these are good and they get better in the future. And if you can't support that way, don't forget you can always just support by liking and subscribing here if you haven't already. And we're always grateful for that. Now with that out of the way, thanks for listening and on to the video.
And I'll prove them wrong. You'll see me. There won't be anyone ahead of me. You'll see me. I'll be the best. No one can stop me.
Hello everybody, it's your boy, the Heartbreaker, back at it again at Stackz Gaming. That's right, in another video of Master Duels, because we are going to be doing a Halloween theme for today. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment for more further videos if you'd like to see this. I'm just here to tell you what deck I'll be playing today. And today we'll be playing aka vampires / zombies that I really think is amazing. I do recommend playing something that you love. This is one of a sub decks that I've been wanting for a while. It's still not complete because I just need the extra deck, but I'm just gonna play it as is at the moment because I don't think you need all the other cards. The rest is just for how would I say to make it not faster, but like the way if you could just stop people to play. I just think the way it is as is, I prefer just all zombies / vampires. But either way, we have 3 vampire familiars. If you haven't already know about this card, is you're allowed to special summon this card. You can normal summon it obviously, but you can special summon this from the graveyard. Add 1 vampire monster from your deck to your hand. I think it's amazing, but you do have to pay 500 life points if you're gonna do that. I have two glow up bloom, another zombie card. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard and add 1 level 5 or higher zombie monsters. So this is going to be a great combo to give me these high zombies over here at the moment. I'll show you. I have another version of a vampire familiar, but this one is vampire retainer. It's the same thing as the other one, but this one gives me spells and traps instead from the deck to the hand. And this also, if this is in your graveyard, you can send 1 vampire card from your hand or face up to the field, special this card, but banish it when it leaves the field the second time. Obviously, I have 3 uni zombies. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what this card is at this point. I don't have an explanation at this. I have 2 Mizukis, because you can banish this card from the graveyard, target 1 zombie monsters in the graveyard, and special summon it. I really think it's good, especially in this deck. I recommend whoever plays vampires, I recommend having maybe 2. 1 if you're like just not really into it, but 2 at best if you're playing vampires. 1 vampire sorcerer. I'm still, mixing matching of the deck. If this card is possession in your graveyard by an opponent's card, you can add 1 dark vampire monster or 1 vampire spell / trap from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard and add one dark vampire monster your normal summon this turn. Could be summoned without tributing. So let's say I have a level 5 or higher monster and you can normal summon it without even like tributing. So that's a good card in my opinion. I love it at all things. I have 1 Kazuki. I think this is also a good card for me. It's rare when I get it, but I think you only need 1 of him. I have 1 Necro Banshee to get me that zombie world out, and literally it's just to help me get that zombie world out. You only need 1, because I feel like majority of the time I have it in my hand. You have 1 Shadow Vampire, really great. It cannot be used as Exceed Summon except Exceed Summon for dark monsters, which it's a zombie, and at that moment you practically use it for these, and I'll tell you about it later. You have 1 vampire for lean. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it is what it is. When a monster clears an attack, you special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can only use this effect vampire for only once per turn. Once per battle, if your opponent battles an opponent monster during that damage calculation, quick effect, you can pay one. You can pay in multiples of 100 max to 3,000. You're battling a monster that gains that much attack and defense calculation at the end of the battle phase. If this card destroys any monster by battle, you can special summon this. At the end of the battle phase, this card is destroyed by any monster by battle. You can special summon this them from the graveyard to your field. So, yeah, bring them to me. God, that was so much to say. I do apologize on it. This deck is new to me. I'm working on it. We do have 2 Vampire Scarlet Scourge. If this is normal summon, you can pay 1,000 life points to target 1 vampire monster in your graveyard. And special summon it. It cannot be the same one, obviously, but it cannot attack this turn either. So it's fine, depending on what you're going to be doing. I have 2 Doom King. I'm still testing it, as I said. I'm gonna make it better later on next time I make these type of videos. It's rare when I do, because I just make a one of and then I go disappear on hiatus for you guys, which I do apologize. Because yeah, I do have 1 Vampire Void. Like I said, if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, I do apologize. I'm not good right now. I have 1 Instant Fusion. Because yeah, it's gonna give me some of these right here. I have 2 Vampire Desires. Is really good. Target 1 face-up monster you control. Send 1 vampire from your deck to the graveyard with a different level of that monster. If you do, target that monster that level sent in the graveyard into the end of turn. Target 1 vampire in the graveyard. Send 1 monster to your control, and if you do, special summon the target. Yeah, so many special summons from the graveyard. That's what zombies do, but just in case, it's vampires instead. They're not zombies, they're vampires. Although, you know, they're typings. Yeah. I have 3 ready fusions to level 6 or lower non-effective monster. Again, it's only like it cannot attack that turn, but it's only for some cards that I really need. I have 3 zombie world. Cause yes, it's a must to make every other every other card a zombie. Vampire's Domain. You can pay 500 life points during your main phase. This turn you can normal summon 1 vampire in addition to normal summon. So let's say I had normal summon 1 vampire already. If I have this on the field, I could pay 500 life points and, you know, normal summon another vampire. Or tribute summon and then go into this and, you know, help me out. I have 2 super polymerization. Yeah, it helps out eventually. You know, comes in clutch. I have 1 Vampire Awakening. You know, special summon 1 vampire from the deck. But at the end of the turn, it destroys. That's practically it. You know, come out, dies, is going to go to the graveyard. But then I have other cards to bring it out. The same, depending what vampire I bring out. Still good. You only need 1 at the moment. I think you only need 1. I haven't tested it out yet, like I said. 2 Vampire Domination. Yeah. When a spell card or monster affects its activity while you control a vampire and you get the activation, if you do, destroy that card. Then if it was a monster card, gain that life points equal to the original tag. So let's say you had a Blue Eyes. Or not even a Blue Eyes because it doesn't have an effect. What card has an effect at the moment? Outrage. Negate its effect, destroy it, and I gain that much life points. So, you know, depending on how much it is, I gain that much. Now, we're going to go straight into the extra deck. I'm going to try to make this quick because it is already going long. I do apologize again. I have 1 Owling. Yeah, Answers of it's a regular just to get this out of the way to get me the... I'm trying to use it for synchros, just to make it go quick. 1 Sea Monster of Thesis. That's a basic, you know, 22 attack beater. Majority of the time, you're not even going to use it for attack. But if you manage to do, that's cool. That's great. He's not really there. That for me. I have 2 zombie monsters, which is I do apologize. Necro, Nether Soul Dragon. I really think it's good. Monsters cannot be destroyed by a battle with this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card battle any monster that has the original level, that monster's attack becomes 0. Yikes. Also, that monster is still face up on the field, special summon 1 Dark Soul token. I mean, yeah. You can only control 1 Necro, Nether Soul Dragon. So you only need a 1 of. I do have Stomping Venom Fusion Dragon. I feel like it's a staple. It's kind of a must if you're going to be doing it. Because majority of the decks that I've been playing lately has been having 2 dark monsters. The majority has dark attributes. But yeah, I have 1 Formula Synchron. I don't know why yet. I'm still debating what I'm gonna replace. Extra deck is not done. I do apologize on that. Red Eyes Zombie Negro Dragon. This is a good card because if Zombie World was Red Eyes Zombie, it's perfect. You know, all that 100 extra attack power for every card that's on the field or graveyard if it's a zombie card. So it goes well with Zombie World. I do have Bezel of Diabolic of Dragon. You know, cannot be destroyed with battle or card effects. If you take any damage from an attack involving this card from an opponent's card effect, this gains attack equal to that damage you took. So you know, I think it stacks. I could be wrong. I'm not certain anymore. But I get to that. I have one Crimson Knight Vampire Bram. I only need one at the moment. Like I said, I'm still testing it. I do apologize. We'll see it in the videos later on if I do well. I do have one Dampier Vampire Shirdian and a Zombie Vampire. Ironic. And I do have one Link Monster Vampire Sucker. And I'm remember this is a vampire deck, but I'm doing my best to make it into one. The extra deck is just there, but the main stuff is zombies / vampires. All right, guys. Without further ado, again, I do apologize. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more of this. Heartbreak. I think by the next weekends you go straight into the game.